Get ready to get snatched. Get ready to get snatched. I'm going to show you a picture of what my body looked like when I was doing kickboxing pre-pandemic. I was super snatched. I had to blur out the boobs. They were doing a lot. But you guys, the best my body's ever looked in my 30s was when I was doing kickboxing 3 to 4 times a week. Pre-pandemic, pre-Rona, I don't want to get flagged. Pre-Rona, I had to stop doing kickboxing because the kickboxing facility I was going to closed. So I'm going to tell you how to get snatched utilizing kickboxing. I'm so excited to get back into it. In combination with strength training, I'm really excited to see what my body's going to turn out to look like. After I stopped doing the kickboxing, I did soften back up a little bit, but I was a lot thinner. So I thickened up with a lot of strength training and eating a lot of protein and building a lot of muscle. So now I found a really dope kickboxing instructor. I have 2 of them. I'm really blessed. I have 2 kickboxing instructors that are just bomb. And if you have access to a kickboxing class, or you have YouTube and you can look up different kickboxing classes that you can do from home, I highly suggest it. I am telling you, like, I've been a dancer for many years. I've done every single workout you can think of, going to every single class at every single gym, Pilates, I mean, just all of them. And the number one workout that I've ever done in my entire life that has gotten me really tone looking extremely quick is kickboxing, period, hands down. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you and show you about some of the tips. I'm going to show you what I did. And I'm looking kind of wild, guys. Like this outfit is not the most flattering. My hair looks crazy. No makeup on. It's like 6 a.m. But look, I'm committed to showing you what you got to do to really get it in if you're really trying to get snatched, especially if you are headed to the late 30s, early 40s. You just got to put in the work and you just feel so amazing afterwards. So number 1, HIIT cardio. It improves your cardiovascular health. Kickboxing HIIT cardio is a high intensity workout that can improve your heart health and boost your cardiovascular endurance. So I learned that the hard way when I first started going back into kickboxing. I really realized how much my endurance had really dropped. So if you're looking to get your energy up, just have that natural vitality pumping through your veins, and just really be at just this level where you don't have to have coffee in the morning. You know, you wake up energized. Doing kickboxing, because you have to, it stretches your endurance. It really, it strengthens your endurance. It almost seems like the energy just kind of continues to flow. That's what I noticed when I was doing it 3 to 4 times a week about 2 years ago. So I'm excited to show you guys. And a lot of exercises that are in combination with kickboxing. So not only do you hit the bag, but there's other things that help you get stronger to be able to hit the bag for a long time. That's why whenever you're watching boxing, Floyd Mayweather, any of these big fights, Tank, any of these big fights, the fights are only 3 minutes because, each round is only about 3 minutes, I believe, because it's tiring. Like, even for professionals, it's one of the most tiring things you can ever do, I feel like. Let me know in the comments if there's something more tiring, but kickboxing is by far the most tiring thing I've ever done. So when I was doing it consistently, I noticed how much stronger and how much my endurance was just through the roof. I was able to hike better. I was able to, like, if I was out all day, like maybe on, I don't know, let's just say I was at a theme park, I wasn't getting tired. I wasn't getting, bogged down. I was traveling a lot during that time as well. And I just really had a lot of natural energy pumping through my body. So something to consider. Jump rope. Okay. The reason why jump rope is really dope to start to incorporate, even if you don't do kickboxing, is because it helps you maintain your strength training. So it'll be an interesting journey this time around because I'm trying to tone up while also keeping the muscle that I've built over the last, so all of 2020, I thickened up and built muscle. And now I'm on a journey to slim back down, get more tone, and change my body composition. But I don't want to lose my gains. So I've never really had to worry about that before because I never cared to build muscle before. I always cared about just being thinner. But now I'm like, I want to be healthy. I want to feel strong in my body. I want to have a lot of natural energy pumping through my veins. I want to spend more years on the planet just having this really nice muscle definition. And when you have, I feel like they're like life force packs on your body filled with nutrients, and it just has there's just so much benefit to having muscle on your body outside of aesthetics. Aesthetics is the very last thing, in my opinion, on it, just because since I've gotten stronger in my body and I've really hyped up my protein and really started eating whole foods as much as I can, at least 80% of the time, I just feel better. I just haven't needed caffeine. It's wild. So jump rope is a great way to maintain your gains. So definitely tap in with jump rope. And I mean, as you can see, I'm learning how to jump rope on one foot. I look wild. My instructor is like, he was a professional kickboxer or professional boxer and trains a lot of professional boxers. And I mean, he's just a force to be reckoned with. And the way that he jump ropes is like, it looks like he's just dancing. It's really dope. So in addition to jump roping, kickboxing is amazing for increased calorie burn. So kickboxing HIIT cardio is a great way to burn calories and lose weight. A typical session can burn up to 750 calories, and that is a fact. I think that's why I got so lean so quickly, because again, you'll see, I'm breathing hard. I almost am like, I'm starting to see stars, not at this point in the class, but I mean, I'm starting to see stars. I'm hunched over trying to really catch my breath, like catch up with myself. And jump roping does that to you too. So I feel like your heart rate, there's a lot of exercises in the kickboxing training arena that has your heart rate go up really fast. And when your heart rate goes up really fast and then it drops, you burn a lot of calories a lot quicker. So this is a really, really great reason also to incorporate kickboxing in itself and a lot of the different training exercises that go with being able to be a better boxer. So definitely tap in with that alone. So get you some jump ropes ASAP. Get them on Amazon, get them from Target. They probably have some jump ropes at the Dollar Tree, and just start jumping away. And it's a great way to burn a lot of calories really quickly. It helps you out with your balance, all that. And your body will be happy, and you will get snatched for the summer. I mean, it's already it's late April. If you're trying to be ready by June, I wish I could be in front of anyone that is saying, I need to lose some pounds before I go on these vacations this summer. I wish I was in front of you, because I would literally say, grab you by your collar and say, do kickboxing, start today for 30 days straight. It's a game changer. If you want to scroll back and look at how lean my body was just 2 years ago, and unfortunately I had to stop, and then I got thinner and softer. My body started to look softer, and then I was like, okay, I want to gain muscle. So then I got thicker looking, but I actually have more muscle tone, and I feel better and stronger in my body. And then now, with a better, stronger, healthier feeling body, I'm now leaning back out. So we'll see what I end up looking like in the next 60 days. But yes, another huge benefit to doing kickboxing is it enhances muscle tone. So kickboxing HIIT cardio involves a lot of punching, kickboxing, and jumping, which can help tone and strengthen the muscles in your arms, legs, and core. So, and maybe in another video, I'll show more photos and pictures from that picture that I showed. I actually have several other pictures, and that was just the first one I found like randomly on my Instagram, and wanted to share that with you guys here. Also follow me on Instagram, Sienna Singh. If you are into Instagram, I'm very active over there. Also on TikTok, it's the same name, Sienna Singh. But my arms were really lean. My abs were showing more than ever. And this is, again, guys, this is at 32, I believe. I was 34, looking that lean. So it's never too late. It's never it's never too early either. If you're 18, 19, 20, you have time on your side, get it together. Okay, that's the one thing if I could tell my younger self, is to not take it for granted that you have all these hormones that really help you have a fast metabolism. Take advantage of it so that way as you spend more years on the planet, you are being able to just maintain what you've already built. Okay, so that's just if you're younger. I know I do have a demographic of about 18-year-old to 50-year-olds watching, so it's never too early and it's never too late. So next, this is where we're going to start to really get into a lot here. And okay, so this is, I was telling him, I was like, I feel like I'm training for the NFL. But again, some bands, you know, as you can see, some jump ropes, bands, a couple kettlebells. I mean, you can really get in a fire workout and really burn a lot of calories, really get a good sweat in. Also, you know, as you're sweating, you're you're getting toxins out of your system. It's just a win-win. So definitely tap in with these workouts. So I'll let you guys look at some of these workouts. Also, if you want to get my How to Lose Belly Fat ebook guide, I give all of my tips and tricks on how to lose belly fat. You can lose a ton of belly fat in the next 30 to 60 days getting that. So click the link down below. You are not going to be, you will be happy that you got that. I've gotten so many dope reviews and you could read the reviews, get it. Let me know what you think. It is, I just love it. The reason why I even created the ebook is because I was listing out things that were working for me on how I got lean. And women were like, oh, wow, I actually implemented your stuff and it works. So I was like, let me put this in an ebook and share it with everybody. So tap in while it's on sale down below. Click the link down below. The next major benefit to doing HIIT cardio kickboxing is it improves your balance and coordination. So kickboxing requires a lot of coordination and balance, which can help improve your overall sense of balance and coordination. So as you can see, another great kind of like training for, we haven't even gotten to the meat, guys. So y'all, I hope you guys have made it this far in the video because we haven't even gotten to the juicy part of when I'm doing kickboxing and when he's actually training me on the kickboxing. This is just leading up and a warm up to actually kickboxing. But all of the different workouts that I'm doing, if you notice, there's a lot of balance and coordination that are training, like kind of like prepping me to do the kickboxing. So if you have a problem with your balance or coordination, or you just want to improve it, kickboxing is a beautiful, beautiful way to do that while also getting some, you know, some training on how to fight. So the next one is stress relief. So kickboxing can be a great way to relieve stress and tension. The physical activity and focus required can help you release pent up energy and feel more relaxed. I'm telling you, I can't tell you, I think that's probably why I was so obsessed with it for 2 years straight. And I went 3 to 4 times a week because it really was so, it just felt like a release, you know, with like work or just overthinking or whatever childhood stuff you're dealing with, or if you're dealing with a spouse or a partner or your kids or a friend or someone that cut you off on the road. It doesn't matter. Like, it just was a great way to punch out negativity. If you don't do it for anything else, try it just for that. Like, I guarantee right after the class, if you ever decide to do kickboxing, you will just feel like you had a stress release session. So definitely do it for that. Jump squats are always just amazing. A great way to burn a lot of calories in a short period of time and tone up your glutes and lift and all that great stuff. So next thing is increased self-confidence. Kickboxing can help you feel more confident and empowered as you learn new skills and improve your physical fitness. So, you know, I'm definitely a lover, but I'm not a punk. So, you know, I thankfully don't even call that kind of energy into my realm. But, you know, heaven forbid, if something were to happen, I have the skills to be able to defend myself. And you kind of do walk around with a little bit more confidence of like, okay, if something were to just break out and happen when you're at the grocery store or you're at a sports event or you're just at the theme park or just whatever, and for some reason just something were to happen, you have these skills under your belt. So you know, that's another great reason to, even if you just take a couple classes just to kind of learn how to punch and things like that, just for safety reasons, that's another great way to just tap into that. And shoulder presses are also awesome, guys. Like when on my glute days, I usually have like full body strength training days, and shoulder presses are always in my arsenal. So definitely make sure you are doing that. It really tones out your décolleté area. I have other videos if you want to check them out. I have an entire playlist that I created training with my master trainer specifically for strength training, and there is full body and upper body workouts in there. So after you watch this video, head over to my playlist and click training with master trainer, and you will see the different upper body workouts that I do to get, you know, that nice neck area, décolleté area. And it's a great way to burn calories, and there's just, the benefits are endless, right? So, you know, as you can see, I'm already getting winded. You guys, I have not even gotten to the kickboxing part. So that's how, like, I'm starting to see stars at this point. I'm, you know, out of breath. It really teaches you how to have that mind-body connection with being able to breathe through the workouts. And I'm so happy that I have found this trainer, because I just really want to work on my endurance and my ability to push through. Now with training, strength training, it's different because it's very slow. It's very controlled. You're focused on really, you know, getting your form together. You're focused on lifting the weight and pushing through each rep. When you're doing HIIT cardio, it's a lot, obviously it's more fast paced, it's high intensity, and because it's high intensity, it's like you could tell where you're wobbly. And then I'm doing it I'm stepping up on a, you know, on a stool. So there's a lot that I need to work on, and you can see it in this video. So now my strength training is significantly improved, but now my HIIT cardio in this way needs a lot of improvement. I can run walk on the treadmill. That's a great way to just get in, you know, a quick 15-20 minute workout if you have access to a treadmill or a Peloton or stairs. And that's what I've been doing. But now that I've reconnected with kickboxing, and then doing all the different workouts that help train your kickboxing, it's a whole different ball game, as you can see. So it just requires a lot more out of you, with all the different balancing techniques and all the things that you have to do at one time. Definitely tap in and check out some of these videos. You're gonna want to watch. I mean, as you can see at the beginning of the video, you saw the different workouts that I was doing. Ooh, this is where it was getting so intense, you guys. Oh my gosh. When he brought that out, I was like, okay, you already had me jump roping. You already had me jumping around doing, you know, jump squats, and you're going to make me jump up on this. And that was really tall. It's a lot taller than, I mean, you can see it's above my knees. So yeah, guys, this is the real deal. I mean, you're going to want to take notes with this video. This is a really packed with a lot of great workouts that are really going to get you to the next level. The jump roping, you got the jump squats, you got the running in place with the band, with the resistance band, you know, you got kicking on that platform, on that stool, jumping up on this box. I mean, it's, if you just did that alone, and you did that whole circuit that I just said, if you did that 5 times, you'd be beyond winded, you would burn a ton of calories, and if you did that 3 times a week, you'd be snatched by the summer. So just that alone. So now is where all the juice and the magic start to happen. And I mean, I'm definitely, I have to get my mojo back in this department. I just get super winded super quickly, and this is really cool. I've never worn one of these before. It actually works out your glutes at the same time. So if you ever want to invest in one of these, I definitely would. I'm sure you can get it on Amazon, but tap in with this. This is excellent. And what I love about all these workouts is it doesn't matter what time in history that you're watching this video, all these workouts are going to get you to the next level in any era. So tap in with these workouts. Tap in with the little pieces of equipment that you see here. And, you know, as you just collect and build your arsenal over time, you can really set yourself up for success with creating different circuits for yourself that You can do in the privacy of your own home, in your garage, out in your front yard, whatever. If you don't want anyone seeing you, because these get so intense where you're like, I just had to shake it off there. I had to get my energy back. But these can get intense, and especially if your balance is off, you can feel intimidated. So I was actually really happy that it was supposed to be a class, but I ended up being the only one there. It's a 6:30 a.m. class, so I guess everybody was sleeping in. But yeah, guys, so this is it. So it's intense. The different punches he was calling out really work out your arms. It really works out your back, and you're burning a ton of calories. Every single punch, you're burning just a ton. As you can see, he's like a professional. The way he moves is like he's dancing. It's really cool. I'm like looking like, I don't know. I kind of look like a scarecrow. But whatever. I'm burning the calories. My goal here is to get lean. So if I have to look like a scarecrow as I continue to improve, it's fine. So yes, guys, if you want to check him out, let me know down in the comments. I will comment back with his Instagram. If you're in the greater LA area, you can hit him up on Instagram. I'm sure he has his website linked in his bio on his Instagram. So let me know in the comments, and I will link his page down below. So yeah, you're on your feet the whole time. You have to keep blocking your face the whole time. There's different punches that he's calling out, and as you continue to watch, you'll see how tired I get. And mind you, I'm doing all this after all that you just saw that I was doing. So you can now see why you can burn up to 750 calories in an hour session, because of how intense these workouts are. So, just really focus on the different workouts, and I'm going to let you guys really take these workouts in, or I'm going to let you take in these punches in for a little bit, because they work, Oh, and as you can see, while I'm punching, you're twisting your body, so it starts to snatch your waist up. And then when you're snatching your waist up, you're also working out your lower back. And then when you're pushing forward, you're working out your legs. Like my front left leg was on fire because I had to lean my body weight on it when I was punching. So it's just an amazing full body workout. I definitely highly recommend at least do it at home, or if you never want to go into a facility. There is a guy, the next video I'm going to do, I'm going to let you know. It's a really, really dope YouTube page. If you just type in best kickboxing videos, best hit at-home kickboxing videos, he will come up. It's this tall, I believe he looks like he's mixed, like with half black, half white. I could be way off, but he's tall, he's really in shape. Check him out on YouTube, and if you want to invest in some gloves and a bag. I believe I saw on Amazon that these bags are about $150. You can get a decent one for $150, and then you can get some good kickboxing gloves for about $60 to $70. And again, these are investments, but you have it forever. They last for a really long time. I've had these same gloves for 5 years now, because that's another story. But yeah, I've had these gloves for a while, and they've held up really, really well. So if you wanted to just ever, if you didn't have access to finding a trainer or finding a class at a gym, or, if there's no small gym, private gym that offers this, you can definitely set this up at home and just follow YouTube videos, and you will get just as much of a workout, and you could just really leave it all out on the bag. And really too, it's like, I really was imagining like any negative thoughts, any self-doubt, any, just overthinking. Just with every punch, I just was like releasing it. So it's just, I don't know, you leave with like this euphoric feeling, like this blissful feeling, this blissful high for the next hour or two after, because you're just like, what, I can conquer anything I put my mind to. I'm limitless, if I put my mind to it. If it's in my mind, if it's a desire that is playing like a movie trailer in my mind, it's because it's for me. And so sometimes we feel like things just aren't going our way, or we can't conquer something. But if it's in your mind's eye, it's because it is a glimpse of what you can really manifest into your life. So, I just kind of like think about those things, like as I'm punching, I'm just like, any self-doubt, any, overwhelming thoughts, I just leave it all out there. And then it's almost like I just get into this flow state. And, as you're really, connecting with your breathing, it's almost like a meditative flow state. It's hard to explain. You gotta let me know in the comments if anyone has ever experienced what I'm talking about when you're doing a kickboxing class. It really forces you to be present, because you're trying to, there's different numbers associated and different name combinations with each punch, and you're trying to concentrate, and you kind of just like start to zone out, and it gets to a point where you're not thinking anymore. And then when you're not thinking anymore, you're in a flow state. And I think that that's what it is. It's like it carries, that blissful flow state carries on for a few hours after the class. So definitely, like, as you can see, it's like I'm not even at this point in the workout. After all the other workouts he was having me do, I just was really in the moment. I just was like, I'm here. I'm so thankful for this strong body that I get to practice doing kickboxing. I get to get trained from a professional. And and then you guys, after that, he had me doing this, and then I did kickboxing again, and then I did more kickboxing, boxing combinations after. So again, goes back to the point of, you can see why you can burn 750 calories in an hour of this, because the workouts are no joke. They are going to get you to the next level. If you want to get snatched, you can even do this and know that. So when I was doing the picture that you guys saw at the beginning of the video, when I was doing kickboxing, I did it for 3 or 4 times a week, sometimes 2, sometimes 4. My eating was really good, but I was under eating. That's another conversation. But I was only having 12 to 1300 calories, which I would not suggest. I actually had to speed my metabolism back up. But when I got like that, I was not doing any weight training. I did not pick up a weight for like 2 years straight, because kickboxing was just getting me such great results. But then I did notice that after the pandemic, or during the Rona, during the big situation that happened in 2020, again, I don't want to get flagged on YouTube for saying any keywords, but when that happened, I noticed that my leanness, it disappeared probably after 3 months, because I didn't have access to a kickboxing bag. I mean, it was just like a really crazy time. So I wasn't even really thinking about kickboxing at that point. I was like, are we going to like be on the planet anymore? And yeah, so I lost the tonedness. And then when I lost the toned aspect of my physique, I noticed I didn't really have much muscle definition. So that's what got me into strength training. So I'm excited to get lean back out in combination with strength training. And then I also love to dance. So, just figure out works best for you. And this video is really to just encourage you to try something new, try something out of your comfort zone. It's a great way to just challenge yourself and kind of shock your body a little bit. If you want to just shock your body for 30 to 60 days, this is a great way to do it. And you're not going to always have an instructor, have access to this, but you can actually put your feet under like your couch. There's like enough room under your couch. I'm sure it's heavy enough to hold you. Or you can get some really heavy dumbbells that are like 50 pounds each, and then slide your feet under, like just have them on the ground, slide your feet under, and then you can do the same exact thing. So you don't actually need another human being to help you do that workout. But I went back, and as you can see, I'm just tired at this point. But again, I'm just like, okay, I'm here. I'm still standing. I'm still punching. So there's obviously some kind of energy left. And I just kept breathing, breathing, not overthinking. Just as he was calling out the punches, I would just go and get back in the flow state. I think I have some old footage of me doing my boxing, and I was a lot quicker and sharper and better. So I'm excited to get my, not only my endurance back up, but my, like, the sharpness of my punches were just better. So like anything, you know, if it's like an instrument, if you don't play an instrument for a while, you know, you still know how to play it, but you're probably like a little rusty. So that's what you're seeing right now. But again, these workouts are timeless. You can start it at any time, any age. You can start it in your garage. It's just a beautiful way to get in shape and just really, you know, reduce your stress. Look up the studies. Look up the studies about, you know, what kickboxing does. And also click the link down below if you want to check out my website. I'm going to start doing like daily newsletters about, you know, just different workouts that really are impactful and powerful that you want to implement into your life. So it's called EMBODYpursuit.com. And I'm going to be showing a lot more of my in the moment workouts. And I love everyone that's become a Patreon member. I really appreciate you. If you want to become a Patreon, it really helps pour back into the channel. It pours back into my equipment. It pours back into me being able to do this on a consistent basis. So if you want to support the channel, there is a $3 donation if you want to do that. Super dope. I appreciate everyone that wants to donate and pour back into the channel. You know, this is a platform that I'm trying to build, that not even trying. It's just like, it's a passion that I have. I talk about this kind of stuff with people in the grocery store line, when I'm randomly at the mall and we're in line, you know, when I'm at an event. I mean, it just always seems like I'm coming back to health, fitness, mindfulness, and just really embodying that next level. And that's why I have this platform. That's why I even care to post this, because I really want to uplift you and encourage you to just give it your all. Just go for it. Don't overthink it. Just go for it. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter. You know, you can see my hair is looking crazy, no makeup on. You know, this camera angle is not doing me justice at all. But it just doesn't matter. You know, it's like I'm living in the moment. I'm leaving it all out there. I'm doing something new. I'm challenging my body and just being grateful that I have the privilege of challenging my body. So, oh my gosh, he still had me doing stuff, you guys. He still had me after all of that. And mind you, it was an hour session with him. So this is only, you know, however long, about half that. But this is an hour session. So you guys didn't even see everything. So I'm still doing, I mean, again, it goes back to, you see why you can burn up to 750 calories. He had me, I was punching on the bag, and then he had me pulling the bag across the entire studio. I mean, at this point, I wasn't even, my soul wasn't inside the body. The body was just kind of like on autopilot at this point. The body was, or my soul was like, I'm gonna take a break. Let me know when it's the coast is clear for me to come back in, because yeah, y'all are doing too much. Also, if you haven't subscribed at this point in the video, subscribe. And I appreciate you watching up until this moment. I know that these videos can be long, but I really want them to be filled with potent, jam-packed information and footage of what you can do to incorporate that next level into your life. And it's just never too late. So definitely make sure you subscribe. I want you to comment with all of your opinions on if you've ever tried kickboxing, if you are encouraged to do kickboxing after watching this video, what other things you do that can encourage me, you know, to try something new. I also want to get into tennis. I think that's another really dope fun hit cardio way of burning a lot of calories and also gaining skill at the same time. Just want to give a closer look at what these are. They were intense. So catch me on the next one. Bye.